Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team making the watch list video for Wednesday, December 6th. Before we get started here, if you're newer watching our watch list videos, obviously if you haven't joined our Facebook group yet, come and join us over on Facebook. We're the stock market community. We're actually the Bullish Bears, but we just call ourselves stock market community just to differentiate ourselves from our fan page, which is Bullish Bears. We just broke 20,000 members today, which is awesome. We're rocking and rolling. We have a great community where we're just always trying to put out good content for people. We keep the spammers out. If you're watching this, if you're newer, if you're a potential spammer, you want to promote your links, we don't allow like link promotion, Robinhood links, stuff like that. We just we keep all of that promotion out of our community. Occasionally, Tim, Dan, or myself will promote like an affiliate link, like Trade Ideas or Benzinga or something like that, where it's something that we promote because it's a trusted company, and obviously we're a business. We're not charging membership fees, so we have a couple affiliate partnerships that occasionally we'll promote, obviously to help generate income for our community, so we don't have to pass along and do membership charges to you guys. Again, we are a donation-based community. We don't charge for what we offer, so occasionally we'll talk about affiliate programs, but it's obviously companies that we trust and helps us to grow as a community. If you haven't been over to our website, make sure you head over to bullishbears.com. Over here, take our free courses. You'll see that we have about $3,000 worth of free content over here. So you'll see our whole courses section. And as you can see, if you want to learn about basic stock trading, day trading, advanced momentum trading strategies, swing trading, options, and how to basically set up your Thinkorswim platform, we basically teach you A to Z how to get all this stuff set up. So make sure you take advantage of it. Again, lots of content. Will take you hours upon hours of studying. Might take you a couple months of studying, but if you're new, again, take our courses, learn first, save yourself a few $1,000s, and just practice with virtual account first before trading with real money. We always stress that. If you're not able to make money in a virtual account, you're not going to be able to make it live. It's just, unfortunately, that's just the statistical fact. Over 90% of traders fail. So you want to practice and get good at trading first in a virtual account before you trade with real money. Again, come and join our trade room. We just changed our trading room a couple weeks ago. If you just click that trade room drop down, you'll see right over here our Bullish Bear logo. Just click on it, and hence, boom, right, you're into our trade room. You can just come here. You can pop out the window here, make it bigger. You can adjust the size this way, like this, in or out. You can move it to another screen. So it gives you access to be able to, again, have our trade room set up over here. Like I said, you can kind of make it smaller however you'd like, move it over to another screen, or you can kind of, again, it's a secondary tab. So it's nice where you can kind of have other tabs open, and also have our chat room. So basically, you're taking our chat room, watching, again, right now it's after market, right? Market's closed, it's 4:44 in the afternoon, and people are still in there talking right now. So, it's a great place to learn and practice. And so, you take our courses, you join our trade room, subscribe to our trade alerts over here. So when I do my watch list, you're going to see me input the trade alerts. So we're basically telling you exactly the areas of key breakout areas that we're looking for on our charts, and it's going to be up to you to determine your entries and exit strategies, but we're giving you the alerts right up front to look at, so you basically can just input them into your brokerage account and decide if you're going to long or short them. If you're questioning, well, I don't know, what am I going to do? What are my entries? I don't know when I'm supposed to get in or get out. That's why you want to take our courses and learn to become a good trader yourself. Again, we keep stressing this over and over and over lately, but we're going to keep stressing it that obviously, if you want to become a good trader, you have to be 100% in control from start to finish on every single trade that you enter and exit. If you're relying upon other companies or traders to tell you when to get in and out of your positions, you're going to fail as a trader. You're not going to make money that way. Um, it's just a statistical fact. You have to be able to be in control of every trading decision that you make from start to finish and never rely on somebody else to call out trades to you. So when we send out our trade alerts every night with our watch list, they're just the areas that are key potential breakout areas. And again, you're going to decide whether you're going to take a long position or a short position on it, or short position on it, based upon patterns. And if you want to know how the patterns are and how they work, it's going to take studying hundreds of charts. Again, you take our courses, you join our trade room, you input the alerts, you come into our trade room every day, you see people talking, just about certain stocks, and then you just pull up a chart on them. Again, I'm just trying to see, it's after hours now, but you'll see people talking about certain stock symbols. You'll put them in, you'll come over to your brokerage account, and you just pull up the charts. And it's going to take studying hundreds of charts like this. Watch our daily watch list videos. We try to do them every day. We've had a couple weeks or a few weeks here where we're kind of just missing just because I was doing so much stuff with our website stuff behind the scenes. I still am. I'm trying to get back in the groove of trading myself. But it takes a lot to run the bullish bears behind the scenes, believe it or not. So I'm just like you guys. When I come back into it, I have to retrain my brain, just like constantly get back in the mindset and the groove and just study. Again, it's nonstop studying of charts and patterns and watching for these key breakout areas and determining, based upon intraday charts, if you're doing day trading, whether you're going to take a long or a short position. If you're going to swing trade, be careful on these small cap stocks. They're super volatile. Any of these small cap stocks under $10, where you'll see they'll have days like this, but it'll go maybe 2 or 3 days, and then boom, it'll be like the epic drop again. It's just constant happens where a stock will run 2 or 3 days, sometimes a little bit more, but not more than like 4 or 5, before it just naturally wants to move back to the moving average lines. So if you're going to swing trade, hold a position like these small cap stocks more than a day, you don't get more than 2 or 3 days usually before they really drop. So you have to be very, very careful with them. And they're day trading companies. You see them pumping up, down, up, down, up, down. Look at all these wicks and all of this stuff. Doesn't mean you shouldn't trade them. Yes, they are very, very risky, but this is all just patterns of showing you traders just trading the thing up and down all day long. It's a constant battle between the bulls and the bears and support and resistance, and looking at these moving average lines and making your own trading decision. But if you relied upon us, like if we were charging for an alert service and you were waiting on us to call out a trade, how do you get yourself in and out of a position like this? Again, like we keep saying, about 60, the best traders in the world succeed about 60 to 70% of the time, which means they have a 30 to 40% failure ratio. So, if we were a trading company that's calling out alerts to you, and we had our position and we call stuff out like this, what are you going to do when you get trapped in something like this? If you're at the bathroom, what if you're at the water cooler, if you're having lunch, if you're in a team meeting at work, if you called out sick, something happened, and we call a trade for you to get in on something, and this move goes up like this, a huge up and then down, up and down, like all of these types of moves. If you're relying on somebody to call out those types of trades to you, you're going to fail as a trader. That's why you have to learn how to map out support and resistance and do this yourself. So when I do these watch list videos, I show you exactly the areas that I'm looking for key breakout and breakdown areas. Watch these videos every single day until you get comfortable seeing these charts. And then, not only mapping out the support and resistance at night, but being able to make live trades and feel comfortable. That's a whole other animal that's going to take you a long time to get used to. That's why you just want to practice in a virtual account like crazy. So for the watch list here, we're starting off here. A couple I was looking at today. You'll see CUR, CUR. Let me go back to the chart over here. So if you zoom in here, the 200 SMA is right around 325. So I put at or above 326. You'll see right here, these gray lines up here to here, this is a big gap. So now price closed up in the gap, which is going to mean volatility. Doesn't mean it's just going to go up and fill that gap. It can go crazy. It can go up here. It can smack back down before it goes back up. Who the heck knows if the gap will be filled, but there's a potential gap that wants to be filled at some point. And right now price is closed right into the close, into the gap. So be careful of this 326 area. If it breaks and holds 326, then who knows? This thing could go really up there. It could rip up and go and fill the gap. At some point, it's going to want to fill that gap, whether it's going to happen in the next couple days. Nobody knows. Nobody can tell you. Nobody can predict it. So, Cure will go on the watch list. DPW, it's another one. Look at this, just crazy patterns, right? Close was at 366, got up to 427. We have some support right down here around 350. So if this thing continues up over 366, might be something to potentially watch. Ideally you want it to get over like today's high to see it continue further, but 366 to 427, if it breaks it, there's a lot of room for them. Once it gets caught up in a candle wick, it is very volatile, but doesn't mean it can't go. This thing can maybe it makes a run up to $4 again before it falls back down. It's still a 30 something cent, 34 cent potential move. Got to watch it. So I will put at or above 366. I'll put 367 just to be safe. BIOC. Again, what we're looking for is stocks that hold their highs for the day for potential continuation the next day. You're going to watch whether you're going to go long or take a short position. So this is one right here that did hold its highs. I want to see it break 120. So I'll put at or above 120. We'll change the color from gray to red. And some resistance here at 142. Let me just get out of our trade room here. Oops, there we go. For this one to continue to run, you want to see it break above 120. Obviously, there's all this resistance in here. So you have 120 to 142, 143. Could see some volatility. But, again, with day trading, it's all about scalping. So don't think like, oh, it can only make 20 cents. I don't want to look at it. No, I mean, you're just using with day trading your brokerage account to make small scalps, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, watching the patterns and being aware of key support and resistance areas. So for this to continue, you want to see it break 120. You're going to want to be careful around that 143, those whole and half dollar amounts. 50 cents, $1, $1.50, $2, $3, $3.50, $4. All of those are psychological support and resistance areas that traders are very aware of. Also, you want to look at the candlesticks, the wicks, the moving average lines, and look at support and resistance areas there. When a stock breaks above a resistance area, it looks at the next resistance area of candlesticks and also moving average lines. And obviously, when price starts closing above moving average lines and they're not in the way, there's potential for further continuation. But when a stock falls, if it gets and breaks above this 200 SMA, now that 200 SMA, instead of it being resistance, it's now support. So if it breaks above and then falls below, that's a potentially bearish sign. So when a stock breaks out, you want to ideally see it break above and hold above the areas that were previous resistance. If it falls below it, again, it's potentially a bearish sign. You got to watch the patterns. WAC, no. XCO, no. NDEV, that's a marijuana stock. So let's see here. There's 45 cents. We'll put at or above, I want to say 50 cents. But, again, it's tough because with something like this, you want to get a better entry if you're going to catch it. So I would say put at or above 45 cents. Be careful of 50 cents as resistance. But, again, so if you got a position on something like this, it broke above this 200 SMA at 45 cents. If it goes up to 50 cents right over here, and then it rejects and falls back down, if you got your position at 45 cents and it doesn't go and break the 50 and it falls back down, worst case scenario, if it starts closing below 45 cents, get out and you're out with a very small stop loss, But sometimes you want to get it in a position if it's going to go up, and it might reject a few times at that $half amount before it goes and breaks and continues further. So I don't like the fact that this is very near to 50 cents, like that $half amount. But there is some chance, if you get a decent entry, if it's going to go up, you got to keep an eye on it. This could easily go up on its third day, hit 50 cents and fall right back down. But that 200 SMA is very critical. So NDEV. BNED, no. No, don't like these. That's not too bad. ZN. All right, so at or above 269. Change the color here. So this one, we're going to put at or above 269 for potential continuation. Obviously, be careful around $3. And then it goes up from there, 350. You can see some resistance there, but if it breaks above 269, be aware at $3 and then 350, and then obviously going up from there. But ZN we will put on the watch list. I don't like 5 symbol stocks or 5-letter stocks, so I'm going to skip over that. CRK, this is one I really like because look at how it just completely held its highs at the end of the day. I really like this pattern, especially going right to a whole dollar amount, right below a huge resistance area in the 200 SMA, as well as a gigantic pattern on the daily. Look, inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, baseline right here. I'd want to see it again, probably break this, these levels here. You got to just be careful of these levels. So it's, step one in the process of the inverse head and shoulders, but it's still got to get above and, be aware of those whole and $half amounts. Get above $7 and then watch it at $7.50 as well. But this is an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, baseline. Watch it go up. Hold on one second. Something's clicking in my ear, and I don't know what the heck. Oh, okay. I still have my trade room open. That was annoying me. So CRK, put that on the watch list. Mentor, another marijuana stock. I don't like it. CIIX. No. This one potentially. Let's see here. BETR. So right there, right at that 50 SMA. Rejected. I'd like to see it probably right at or above 650. But let's see here. I'm going to put at or above 641. What the heck here? Let me go back over here. Something still keeps clicking in my ear. I don't know what the heck it is. So at or above 641. Obviously, be careful at 650. Let me do this here. Let's see here. 641. And again, be careful at 650. And if it breaks 650, you know, it could have some room to go up, maybe $7. Some support down right over here, right around a little over $6. So BETR, ZSAN, no, EKSO. Let's see. No. CSI. Nope, don't like any of these ones. Kush Bottles, look at that. That's a marijuana stock. That one's still going up. I got some resistance at 356. 329 area. It's got some potential to move up. Obviously, be careful at that yearly high of 356, but we'll put at or above 328. And obviously, be careful at 356. See if that goes up further. KSHB. Let's see. PETZ, no. AKTX, no. All right, so let's do the swing trade watch list for tomorrow. Actually, let me change this to 12.6. Right here. All right, so let's edit the day for tomorrow. Okay. Let's see if I'm going to keep any of these on there. BGNE, no. SONC, no. So these are ones that I've had on the watch list as of yesterday, and you can say, you know, it broke above the line here. We called it, put an alert at or above 27 bucks, went up to $28, came back. Again, that's why we keep telling people take your profits. But on swing trades like this, you know, thing move up $1. We had it on the watch list yesterday, moved up $1. You could have made $1 on this trade. That's really good. Some of the other ones go up, some don't. Let's take a look at ELY, what that one did. Yeah, it didn't go up. Not going to keep that one. CBS. No, that one failed. And KMX. Nope, that one failed. You're looking for, again, you know, 1 to 2 really good swing trades a week. Sometimes you'll get more, but you're looking for 1 to 2 a week, whereas with a day trade, you're looking for 1 to 2 good, real good trades a day. But you have to always just trade really the best setups. Don't trade just to trade. And when you get profit, make sure you take your profit and, you know, look for reentries. Let's take a look here. LE, no. So I'm just going to smooth or breeze through these and see if any I like. I kind of go, I have a different criteria for what I look for when doing these swing trades. It's just I'm looking for patterns, seeing for a chance for something to run with, you know, not a lot of overhead resistance areas. So they're a little bit different. It's not just looking for a stock that's really holding its highs. It's just a little bit more pickier in these swing trades. So far, I don't like any of these. And you can even see there's just not many holding their highs on the day. Nope. Nothing really good there. Let's see if any of these are good. This one might be 1440 up to $15. This one's been kind of fading for a while. This one, if it can get above, I'll put above 14.50. So if this thing can break 1450, although if you get an entrance above 1435, you could always protect yourself if it rejects at 1430 or 50. But I'll put at or above. Actually, this one right here, 1440. I'd be concerned there. Yeah, I'm gonna put at or above 1450, just to be safe. So at or above 1450, because traders will be aware of these candle wicks as well. So you can see a 9 and 20 are crossing over. So, and it's hitting that 50 SMA. So you want to see it clear it. So ideally get above that 50 SMA and then watch it, see if it's going to go up from there. But AOBC might be a decent one to watch. SSNI, no. Nope. No. Snap. 15. It's kind of a ways away. 1496, 1494 to 1510. 1510. Don't like it. ACC, no. Unit. Nope. Let's see, just in general, if there's a better one, or some of the ones that are just holding their highs for the day, seeing if any of those pop up. No. Too close to the moving average lines. No. Not liking these, what the heck, what happened here? Not liking these swing trades. I don't think it was a real good day in the market today, let me see how it finished up. Yeah, just finished up red. Still holding the 9 EMA though, so people could say it's been a really bad couple of days. But when they say it, you got to look at the charts, and even with these really big red days, it's still riding the 9 EMA. So all this indecision and craziness here, still showing you price is riding the 9 EMA, still trending upwards. So until the 9 starts crossing or starts pointing down towards the 20 and price starts falling below the 20 and closing and staying below that, until it starts doing those things, it's still a bullish uptrend. So you just got to watch it and obviously always chart your stock. So, not really pleased with the swing trade, but I mean, there's nothing you can do. If there's nothing there to trade, you don't trade just to trade. So again, if you haven't joined our stock market group yet, come and join us on Facebook right here. The links will be below. Make sure that you like and follow our fan page. We do post trade ideas. Where is it here? Trade ideas and Benzinga news each morning. So as you can see, we post the pre-market movers right over here. This is Benzinga's breaking news in the morning and trade ideas pre-market movers. What you want to do is obviously take our watch list at night, look at trade ideas in the morning, and then obviously, take the few that are running in the pre-market that might be able to, that might continue movement at the open. So these ones that I put on my watch list tonight doesn't mean that they're going to move in the morning. You might have one or two that has a decent move, and that's why you want to have trade ideas. Look at our pre-market watch list. Again, we post this every morning before 9 a.m. with Benzinga News. Benzinga is a great complement to trade ideas. So basically, when news hits the news wires, Benzinga picks it up. Obviously, traders go and they'll look at the breaking news. So they'll just kind of have this screen up. This is scrolling all the time. It also reads live news to you. So basically, if you decide, if traders, when news hits these wires, they decide if they're going to take the trade, which then brings in more volume. More volume hits scanners like trade ideas, and then you'll see trade ideas in the morning, the volume, the gappers. So it's good to have a really good breaking news site as well as trade ideas, which is a really good scanner. The tools, they'll cost you a couple $100 a month or so between them both, or a little bit more. But if you want to be a really good trader, you need to have really good tools. So you'll see us. We promote Benzinga. We promote trade ideas because they're trusted partners. They're really great tools, and they're tools that we use ourselves. So if you're looking to pick up those tools, please click on our links below, just so we get credit for it as a community. We do get discounts for you. You'll see the discounts below. Bullish Bears 15, all capital letters for trade ideas, gets you a 15% one-time discount. Benzinga is Bullish Bears 25, lowercase letters, one-time discount of 25%. So again, if you please click on our links and use our promo codes, it helps us to continue to grow as a community. So again, if you're on a budget, use the information that we send to you guys and post each morning. But when you can afford it, we highly suggest picking up these tools because they're awesome. Again, head over to our website, bullishbears.com. Take our free courses over here. Again, if you haven't taken them, we also, if you haven't subscribed to our watch list and our trade alerts, click right here for our watch list and trade alerts to subscribe. If you haven't joined our trade room, you can join over here. Also read about our trade alerts. And if you need personal coaching, we have that's really the only thing we really charge for is personal coaching. And we're super affordable. We're just trying to help people out, not trying to price gouge them. Again, we're all about trying to help you guys. So obviously paying for our time, that's really the only thing that we charge for is personal coaching. And again, we are a donation-based community. We are not membership-based, so all of the stuff that we provide to you is for free, just for following us. But in return, if you'd like to donate to us, just click on the Donate tab. We have donation options for as low as $10 a month or $25 a month. Cost of really 1 to 2 trades a month. So if you'd like to donate, we would greatly appreciate it. We also have merchandise, official trademark, Bullish Bears, and Hope is Real merchandise. So if you come down here, you'll see we have ladies apparel, men's apparel, kids, hats, zip-up hoodies, all of this stuff. So really good apparel. And every little bit helps us to grow as a community. So again, if I said it in a post yesterday and in my video, you get some trolls once in a while that have a problem like, why are you guys promoting a company like affiliate commissions here, trying to make money off of people if you're such good traders? And we just tell people, listen, we're not membership based. We could just charge people $150 a month and get a certain percentage of our 20,000 people. If we have 20,000 people in our Facebook group, we can convert 50 to 100 of them, or I'm sorry, 500 to 1,000 of them over time, paying $150 a month like everybody else. All these membership sites, they charge, $50, $100, $150 a month and upsells and courses and stuff like that. And that's a ton of money. So Tim, Dan, and myself, we're sacrificing a ton of money when we're not charging anything and in return asking for donations. So if people donate 10 or 20 bucks, it's really nothing in the end goal. I mean, it's going to take us years. We could charge, again, monthly memberships now and be doing really well. But we're sacrificing on that because we're trying to do a bigger mission. We're trying to build a huge community, and we just want to try to do something differently. So, again, in return, we just ask for donations. If you'd like to donate, you can click on this banner or this drop down. And occasionally, we have on our website. These are the partners that we're partnered with. Trade Ideas, excuse me, Benzinga over here. They're 2 tools that we use. We also, we don't really heavily promote Bitcoin because we don't want to be Bitcoin pumpers. But we are partnered with a company called USI Tech. They're a really good company. We're looking to do our investing long term with Bitcoin. So we just go really slowly. Again, we don't heavily promote it, but this is USI Tech is a really good company. If you want to read about it, you can click on the banner here. We did a whole review on how to invest in Bitcoin and really just kind of go down and see what we're doing. And you'll see right down over here pretty much exactly what we're doing with Bitcoin. We're going really slow. Again, we're not trying to be Bitcoin pumpers, but we have a company that we partnered with. It's one that we're trusting and slowly growing with, and there are lots of people that are kind of registering and kind of following what we're doing. So if you want to learn more about Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin over here. But that's really it, guys. I mean, we're just we're trying to make some money off of affiliates and stuff like that to grow, but it's nothing near what you think it would be. And as much as we appreciate people that do donate, not many people that you would think donate. Um, if I was to be honest with you and we just cash it all out, not one of us could live off of the donations that we receive monthly. So that just goes to show you it'll take years upon years to get the income that we need just to run a business. Again, people will say, well, how much does it cost to run a business? It's very cheap to do a website. And that's, again, it's not about, with any type of business or these trading companies or whatever, you're not paying, uh, you know, you're not buying someone's, or like anything, donating. So like if you have a YouTuber or a YouTuber that you like, or a political organization or a church or something like that, the cost of running their business, you're not paying for, them to run their little YouTube site or their website or something that you like. You're paying for their time, you're paying for their entertainment, you're paying for something that's bringing you value in your life. So with us, yeah, our business expenses are not huge with running the website, but again, for us to, it's more of paying for the value that we're giving, and we're giving value of constantly teaching you about the stock market, putting out courses and videos and doing all this stuff. And in return, it's just us not charging ahead of time to do it. So rather than passing that $150 a month charge like everybody else does onto you guys, we pass it along for free and just in return ask for donations. So if you'd like to donate, we'd greatly appreciate it. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell over here, and take advantage of all the content that we put out. Oh, also too, I want to say, make sure that when you're over on our website, make sure you click this follow button over here. This allows you, to be notified when we post new blog posts, stuff like that. We do greatly appreciate if you like a blog post that we do or something like that. If you could like it and share it, it helps us to continue to grow as a community. So how Google works is obviously the more people that visit an article and like and share and also comment on it, obviously helps its rankings. So again, the more content that we put out that's good, we obviously want to provide good content to you guys. But if we put out good content, then if you guys like, share, and comment on it, obviously Google tends to like it more, ranks it in the search engines, brings more people in. The more people that come in, the more people that say donate or buy a product, the less likely that we'll be charging memberships down the road. So that's kind of how we're working here, guys, is that, just trying to be transparent. We want all our stuff to rank high, build a bigger community, get donations to come in so we don't have to charge people and keep this movement growing. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully this video helped you, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.